Spirit Bomb in here. Give this man some electricity. For the rest of this match, at least.
Although if you're right there, you're giving PL energy. I think you're giving it to the wrong person. It's just natural. It's just where you are.
Well, you know, Stream Me's Perfect Legends.
You can guide it. You can guide it. You can be like, there you go.
I'm gonna send him a little energy too. Here we go, guys. Perfect Legend versus OMGXBDON. Character Specialist versus Character Specialist. The first blood going to BDON. And we'll see how he handles the mobility of Brainiac, who has a plethora of anti-zoning tools. With these air movements, I dare not say teleports.
Yeah, you were talking earlier about just how tough it is for, in particular, Dr. Fate to keep Brainiac out of the air. You did say one of the main tools that he can use potentially are these glyphs. Now, if there's any Fate player that's good at using the glyphs,
yes,
it's BDON. I think that is his main thing that he uses above anybody else. And we're already seeing it. We've already seen him land about 2 or 3 of them into the full projectiles, 2 or 3 full sets. And that's what's given him this huge lead.
Yeah, and he has been doing instant jump 1 like crazy to win these air-to-air trades.
Oh, an air-to-air trade by landing on a projectile. But that projectile, it's like a little ice float. It's going to work.
Oh, what a conversion!
Oh, just enough to kill.
Yeah, off a meter burn 4-3 mid-screen, he can get one of those charges into a full combo. This man does some damage now with the resources.
That's unsafe, but no punish. Maybe a down one would have been a little bit safer.
Ooh, there he goes. There he goes, jumping so early with that jump 2, and then canceling at the very last second into the dive kick. That was pretty cheeky from Perfect Legend. Might have something going here. Oh, but no, they locked onto him.
He covered himself with the blast from hitting the final glyph, and that was a really smart pickup because he actually made a mistake right there. I think it was a mistake. So what he normally does is you can go into trait and then use the full string into that teleport that he has. He's got that kind of stomp from the sky, and usually you use trait onks to make it plus, but he wasn't in trait, so he did the stomp and just put onks, and he was like, oh no. And so even though he got punished for it, he still recovered, and recovered mentally, I would say, enough to use one more glyph afterwards and say, you know what, I'm going to make the best of this situation, even though it wasn't exactly what I wanted, and that ended up winning him the game.
Yeah, and Perfect Legend did start to mount some comebacks. BDON did maintain control. He stopped a lot of the aerial movement early on, and we'll see if he can do it again here in game number 2.
Yeah, the whole approach has been pretty different from PL after that first segment of that game because he got air-to-air to a lot. You're exactly correct. Oh, that should be a good conversion.
Oh, and there's a meatless conversion mid-screen off a dive kick. That was beautiful. Our Perfect Legend. Look at this trade pressure. Here we go.
And did you see that double jump in the air after the first double jump? He did a second one to avoid the meter burn back 3. That was so good.
Oh, what a conversion here from BDON as well. Getting the grown man damage of Dr. Fate going. And okay, this is bad. Any trade and Perfect Legend's side is in his favor as long as he's holding on to this first bar of health. There it goes. BDON not out of it yet. Has decent meter. 2 for 2. Both of them have a wager. And there you go. Using that teleport to come in.
I like the fact that Perfect Legend was in a situation where he couldn't do the full combo, so he was, because of the slowed orb right there, and he just did a bunch of tentacle attacks, trying to figure out what the best thing to do was.
We're tracking down that backdash. Keeps it unclashable. Coming with that jump 2, so meaty. He puts a cocoon of arms around him, and they all have a hitbox. Oh no! 3, 4 threes in a row! Here comes some more! Perfect Legend taking game number 2.
Again. So that's something that actually I did not know at all. If you do a meter burn flip out of a combo, it resets the counters for forward 3s and back 3s. So I think, I don't even know if PL knew that himself, but the fact that he saw that and then did a third forward 3 was pretty amazing. 3 forward 3s in a row. That's a tough move to
That's a lot of unclashable damage right there. 3 4 3s. Woo. All right, guys, 1-1. As close as we wanted it to be going into this. Perfect Legend beat on 1-1.
Oh yeah, this is already shaping up to be exactly as good as I thought it would be. And I hope it goes to Game 5, just so we get as many matches of this as possible.
All right, the dive kick counter is currently at 14, 5 in Game 1 and 9 in Game number 2. Oh,
That's
okay, 24 on our end, but 14 on Ed Solo's end. It looks like our admin are counting it as well. Ooh, getting knocked down. Oh man, he hit him twice and the armor was still there, but he held the trait. He held the second one, so even though he got hit, he still had a charge. So smart glitch there. That was perfect use. That was perfect use of that newly added Brainiac buff. Or normalization, I should say.
Is it a normalization if it's a buff, or is that a?
Yeah, they're trying to normalize him to the middle, where they're trying to sandwich the bottom and the top and bring him down. And this man came off every tentacle in his possession to do some extra damage there mid-screen. Ooh, that extended down one. So much rage. And
just catching with it. And whoa, that was a weird little fake right there. I think he's going for all unclashable damage.
Oh, there we go.
It's the flip.
Okay, so I think he was trying to bait it the first time around, and he says, "You know what? You're gonna do it eventually. You're gonna have to do it eventually." And did it again.
That's exactly what it was. I didn't understand why he did that dash. I thought maybe there was just some weird setup that he was going for, that he wanted to use that as a knockdown, but that is exactly what he was going for. He was ready for that flip out. You can tell that he's already got so much, I mean, he's just so comfortable with Brainiac that he knows exactly when people are going to want to flip out and need to flip out. And so he did that instead of even doing the unclashable damage, because he just knew that it was going to be exactly what he needed. And wow, great read. That means it's going to be 2 on him.
And as you mentioned, that's the Perfect Legend way. Locking down with dive kick, he just makes you feel like if you make one wrong read, you make one wrong misstep, dive kick, and it's gonna hurt. Brainiac does the damage as long as he has the resources. Oh, what a conversion!
Double dive kick conversion into a trait setup. He might still have it. I don't know if it actually got let go.
Who knows? He could get knocked down here. Let's let it fly. Oh, what? Ooh. Different way. So, if meter back 3, it'll cover everything Brainiac does on Wake Up.
Yeah, he's not one of the strongest characters on Wake Up, but he just tends to get so much momentum that it doesn't even matter.
Oh, going into the start above the orb. The meter 4-3, right off, and this is decent damage. Could have been. Oh, no, just woke up with meter back 3. Through the trait setup as well.
And Pio went for a very specific setup right there, but he wasn't supposed to use the meter burn drill. But it could have worked, could have been in his favor. Now, though, he's still going to make a huge comeback.
Wow!
It teleported backward! The teleport string actually teleported backwards. And BDON completely changing things up. He made a bunch of great reads and great conversions. A lot of this was off of meter burn back 3s.
All right. The counter's at 44. Peel's at 44 dive kicks. His record is 45.
If he doesn't break the record,
his record is actually 44. He needs one more to break it. Which I'm willing. I don't have my wallet on me, but if I had my wallet, I'd throw it at the camera right now. I'm willing to bet $1 that he at least does one dive kick.
Begin.
I bet it's the first thing he does. Wait for it. No, I was wrong. I lost money. Never bet. Never bet. Lose money. All right.
Okay.
Game 5. Oh, nice. Uses the red onk to get a little bit more pressure.
I was about to say, it looked like he had stored it, and he did de-store it, but not able to get anything off it. BDON locking down Perfect Legend full screen now. Perfect Legend has lost a lot of health trying to find his way in.
Oh, Pio was not able to get down in time to...
What a meter break canceled by Perfect Legend! That was insane!
Wow. Yeah, that was so smart.
Ooh, and that is very unsafe.
Oh, Wow, the little onk was enough to kill. That does such little damage. But BDON knew that was exactly what he needed to close out. So even though he traded, he still got the situation. And that's good, because otherwise he would have lost his entire health bar.
And there's the meter bird on the wake up.
Oh, beautiful conversion off of the 1-1-2 projectile. And BDON, okay, they're both on their last life bar, but BDON has a huge life lead. Still, though, Yeo could make it happen. That was not what he wanted to do, I'm pretty sure, but...
Oh, so smart getting around the orb! Oh, the instant jump one! From BDON! Oh, this man's moving everywhere right now. And the instant jump one, shutting down. Perfect Legend, the only thing he could have done was put the actor frames of the dive kick possibly on the screen. It's the only way that he's going to beat that out air to air.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, if he did a really, really preemptive jump one, it might have worked, because that is a really, really far-reaching horizontal normal. It's also pretty quick, but